Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on that notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 15 matchups today. Starting with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 63-46. Baltimore 50-58. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA at 3.83. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA at 4.23. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Kramer, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto losing. They've lost 4 in a row, back-to-back losses to Baltimore in that doubleheader yesterday. Baltimore on a 5-game winning streak. Toronto 1-6 on the road against Baltimore, 1-4 against Baltimore. Barrios coming off not so great starts. And no real value in this game. Toronto struggled in the series. I'll take the Orioles at home. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -140. Arizona +120 with the over-under at 9. Arizona coming into this matchup 51-57. Detroit 63-46. Pitching for Arizona is Riley Nelson with an ERA of 3.29. Pitching for Detroit is Chris Paddock with an ERA of 4.95. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Nelson, given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Paddock, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Arizona, they've dropped 4 in a row, back-to-back losses to Detroit, losing 12-2 yesterday. Detroit's look good in this series. Arizona just 1-4 against Detroit. And not the greatest pitching. You got Nelson coming off 2 good starts. Paddock coming off a good start. Had 2 rougher starts 2 games prior here. Arizona 1-6 in their last 7. They have not played well here, and I think I'm going to take the Tigers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -130. Boston +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Boston coming into this matchup 58-51. The Twins 50-56. Pitching for Boston is Brian Bello with an ERA at 3.32. Pitching for the Twins is Zebby Matthews with an ERA of 4.97. Bello, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Matthews, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. He's given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Boston coming off a Minnesota win, 8-5 yesterday. Are just 2-5 on the road against Minnesota, where they've had their struggles. Minnesota also 2-4 at home. Both teams already splitting a game so far. I don't know. Both pitchers give up runs. I would say no real advantage in this one. I think Boston's a good dog here. Seen the matchup go flip-flop. Not really in love with either pitcher here. I'll take the Red Sox +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -130. The Braves +110 with the over-under at 9.5. Braves coming into this matchup 45-61. The Royals 53-55. Pitching for the Braves is Joey Wentz with an ERA of 5.76. Pitching for the Royals is Angel Zerpa with an ERA of 4.15. Wentz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Wentz has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Zerpa, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. That was his only start or action so far this season. Atlanta losing to the Royals yesterday. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They have not played well. Despite Atlanta being 7-2 against the Royals. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing too crazy with this matchup. Do I trust the Braves? They've looked horrible. Been super hard to bet on here. I think I got to take the Royals at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -125. The Cubs +105 with the over/under at 7.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 62-45. The Brewers 64-43. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 2.77. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 2.81. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts here, coming off one of his worst starts of the season. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Cubs, they've dropped back-to-back games to the Brewers. Brewers, yeah, nice wins, 9-3 and 8-4. Cubs just 1-4 against Milwaukee, 3-7 on the road against Milwaukee, where they have struggled. Brewers 9-2 at home here. Really like Peralta. Imanaga has been good on the mound this season as well. But yeah, Brewers have looked very strong these last 2 games, and I think I'll take Milwaukee at home. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Chicago White Sox. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -145. The White Sox +120 with the over/under at 9. Phillies coming into this matchup 61-46. The White Sox 39-69. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 3.84. Pitching for the White Sox is Adrian Hauser with an ERA of 2.10. Walker, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Hauser, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 6 or 7 runs in his last 3. Phillies beating the White Sox yesterday 6-3. They are 5-1 against the White Sox, 4-2 on the road against the White Sox here. Very even pitching matchup. Hauser's been very good for the White Sox here. Yeah, I don't know. It just makes it tough to trust the White Sox. It really is. So I just think I got to take the Phillies on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -120. Nationals +100 with the over/under at 7.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 44-63. The Astros 61-47. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for the Astros is Ryan Gusto with an ERA of 5.17. Gore, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Gusto, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts here. Been very bad on the mound. Houston beating the Nationals yesterday 7-4, ending their 5-game losing streak they were on. Washington still 14-4 on the road against Houston, where they've been very good. I just don't like Gusto on the mound, man. He's been very bad, and I think I'll take the Nationals +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -210. The Pirates +175 with the over/under at 7.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 46-62. The Giants 54-54. Pitching for the Pirates is Mike Burrows with an ERA of 4.15. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.38. Burrows, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Webb, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's on a horrible stretch. He's given up 16 runs in his last 3 starts. Pittsburgh beating Giants back-to-back games as underdogs. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Giants just haven't played well. I keep saying it every game. They continue to not play well. 0-7 at home. Webb's been bad on the mound. I just can't trust them as a big favorite. Can't do it. Give me the Pirates plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus San Diego Padres. Mets opening up as road favorites at minus 120. The Padres plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Mets coming into this matchup 62-46. The Padres 59-49. Pitching for the Mets is Clay Holmes with an ERA at 3.40. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA at 9.18. Holmes, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Darvish, his last start, he pitched 3 innings. Gave up 8 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Has given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. The Mets on a 2-game losing streak, back-to-back losses to the Padres. I think Darvish was supposed to pitch yesterday, but ended up Bergert started pitching. Padres on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, no, I picked the Mets yesterday against Darvish. Darvish has just been getting lit up. Has not looked good or really found his stride this season here, and I think I'll take the Mets on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians opening up as home favorites at minus 195. The Rockies plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 28-79. The Guardians 53-53. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 5.24. Pitching for the Guardians is Colby Allard with an ERA of 2.68. Freeland, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Allard, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts, has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Colorado coming off a Cleveland loss yesterday. Good bounce back from the Guardians. Colorado 4-11 on the road here. Freeland, 8 runs in his last 3. Hasn't been that great on the mound. 2-10 on the mound. Allard's been okay, nothing crazy. Been giving up 2. He's actually only pitched once this season. Just gave up 2 runs, so not a horrible, not a pretty average start. I just feel like I got to take the Guardians bouncing back here. Colorado got that first game. I think Cleveland bounces back here. Don't really love the pitching for the Rockies today, and I'll take the Guardians at home. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Rays plus 120 with the over-under at 9. Rays coming into this matchup 54-54. The Yankees 58-49. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA at 3.72. Pitching for the Yankees is Will Warren with an ERA of 4.82. Littell, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Littell's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Warren, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts, has given up 9 runs in his last 3. Tampa Bay coming off a Yankees loss yesterday, 5-7. Both teams splitting a game so far. Neither team really playing that well. Tampa 1-8 on the road. Yankees 2-5 at home. Numbers aren't really great on either. Pretty even matchup pitching, honestly. Both pitchers giving up like the same amount of runs. I don't know. I still am just not sold on the Yankees. I need a larger sample size with Judge out. I'll take the Rays plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus Cincinnati Reds. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 170. The Reds plus 140 with the over-under at 9.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 63-45. The Reds 56-52. Pitching for the Dodgers is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 1.50. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Martinez with an ERA of 4.69. Ohtani, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts, only giving up 1 run in 3 starts here. Starting to pitch a little bit more, pitching about 3 innings. Martinez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, giving up 2 runs in 3 straight games. Dodgers back-to-back wins against Cincinnati, beat them 5-4 yesterday. Yeah, it's been a, let's see. Yeah, the unders hitting Cincinnati's 5 of their last 7 against the Dodgers. Really like Ohtani, but it doesn't really matter that Ohtani's pitching. He's only going to give you 3 innings, really. Maybe 4 at most if they give him 4. But basically what the bullpen's going to do rest of the game for the Dodgers. Martinez has been decent. Hasn't been horrible. I mean, he gives up 2 runs pretty much every game. But Dodgers will look good this series, and as long as the bullpen can be good after Ohtani, I think Dodgers will be all right, and I'll take LA on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -145. The Marlins +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 51-55. The Cardinals 55-54. Pitching for the Marlins is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 5.05. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 4.94. Quantrill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Miami, shutting out St. Louis yesterday 5-0 with Sandy on the mound too, which is very impressive. Despite them being bad against St. Louis, they are 15-5 on the road. Yeah, pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers have had good games, and then they've had games where they've just been gotten lit up here. I still think Marlins are good dogs here, and I'll take Miami +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -130. Angels +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 56-52. The Angels 53-55. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 1.50. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 3.79. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 run in 3 starts. His last start against the Angels, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. So, I mean, he's been great for them this season. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, has given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Rangers, back-to-back losses to the Angels here. Been a disappointing series for the Rangers so far. Despite them being 10-4 against LA, where they've been very good against them here, but I really love Eovaldi on the mound. Soriano hasn't been bad. Eovaldi, they won 13-1 last time he pitched against the Angels here. I just really like Eovaldi, and I think Rangers got to bounce back today with him on the mound, and I'll take Texas on the road. In the last matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -145. The Athletics +120 with the over-under at 9.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 57-51. The Athletics 47-63. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 2.77. Pitching for the Athletics is Jeffrey Springs with an ERA of 4.28. Wu, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Springs, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle coming off an A's loss yesterday, 6-1. A nice win from the Athletics. Both teams splitting a game so far. Seattle, 14-5 on the road against the A's. Overall, they've been pretty dominant against the A's. Pretty even pitching matchup as of late. Both pitchers giving up, about the same. Wu has been giving up plenty of runs here lately. I don't know. I think last game of the night, I'm intrigued with the A's. Nice underdog win. Actually, it wasn't really underdog. It was a pick'em game yesterday. Not really in love with either pitcher. I don't see much of an edge here. Springs has been decent. I'll take the A's +1.5 at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.